No mention of Andy Murray this morning. Morning, Shebahn.
Morning, Shebahn.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Gabby. Good to speak to you. Yes, rattling through the back pages of the papers for you. You touched on it. This match-fixing ref is actually on the front page of The Sun this morning. The headline is Reffin' Nightmare, which I thought was pretty smart. Back page of the Times, semi-final referees fix ban. Zwire's involvement in the 2005 match-fixing scandal was exposed by a German newspaper investigation in 2014. It also emerged that he'd assisted the prosecution in the case. He faced a 6-month ban. That's Matt Lawton in the back page of the Times today. It dominates the back page of the Daily Mail. The headline is England referee is a match fixer. Would this concern you, Jeff, Gabby? Is there any kind of eyebrows raised? Do you think there could be a change last minute?
I think there are definitely eyebrows raised, Shebahn, because I said a minute ago, if it was a player who'd been involved in match fixing, I think he'd probably be banned for life, and he certainly wouldn't be rewarded with a, European Championship semi-final. What do you think, Gabs?
Yeah, I think it doesn't make sense, the amount of referees that are out there. And I just said a point to Jeff as well. The Germany versus Spain game, Shebahn, it was Anthony Taylor refereeing. And now our game against the Netherlands is going to be a German referee as well. How does that work?
Yeah. Also, I guess the
bit of a conspiracy theory.
Yes, yeah, that exactly. There's lots of that in the papers today. Some fans not happy with it as well. I've had a look online and on the vlogs. Of course, it makes people feel a little bit uneasy. Looking at the back page of The Sun, the headline is Drop Kane. Verge would love it. Charlie Wyatt saying England penalty hero Trent Alexander-Arnold says Virgil van Dijk and Holland would love it if Harry Kane was dropped. There's also a good piece inside the Times papers today by Martin Samuel. Dutch would be delighted if England dropped Kane. From the outside looking in, with no skin in the game, how the heck do you come to the conclusion of dropping Kane? How do you make that decision?
Listen, I can see the reasons why people say drop him, Shebahn, because he has been poor this tournament. He's looked leggy, he's not holding the ball up, he's not making runs in behind. Me personally, I wouldn't, because I still know what he can offer in moments. He's one of the best finishers in the world. So I'm hoping he books up his ideas and we see the real Harry Kane now tomorrow night. But if he doesn't, Watkins and Tony are waiting. They're waiting to come on 55, 60 minutes, make that change. I think that's fair.
Doesn't matter how many journalists write about Harry Kane. Gareth Southgate, Shebahn, he's not going to take a blind bit of notice. Harry Kane will definitely start the game. And let's not forget, he's got a couple of goals as well, I mean...
England captain as well. You can't see him being dropped.
Yeah, no, it would be absolutely crazy. We had a caller earlier on saying that the idea of England spacing out the captaincy, just having a couple of captains, and that would take the pressure off if Gareth Southgate wanted to drop Kane. But Jeff, I just don't see how he would ever come to that. Martin Samuel says, talking about Holland, they would know the confidence surrendered to. The one chance that drops Kane is there for the taking. He's the right player there in the box if he is to get that opportunity. And I guess in a way, credit to Gareth Southgate. He's stuck by his plan, and then that change with Ivan Toney in the Slovakia game was mental. Everybody in their armchairs going, why on earth would you make that sub? But it did work. So I guess he's hoping for moments like that against the Dutch tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think he was forced into that change. I don't think he'd have made that change if Harry Kane hadn't gone, crashing and careering into him and the dugout. I don't think there was any way he was taking Harry Kane off, but... it worked out ideally, didn't it? But there's just no doubt that everybody's writing about Harry Kane. And I don't think that Gareth Southgate will be questioning him, not for a moment. I do wonder whether he's fully fit or not. But, even a not fully fit Harry Kane is a better option than a lot of less.
He starts, definitely, Jeff. But I think what everyone wants to see is that if he's putting up a performance like he did against Switzerland, then you bring him off a lot earlier, 55, 60 minutes. You've got Watkins waiting to run in behind. You've got Tony, who's looked sharp. So make that change early if needed.
Yeah. Let's talk about Novak Djokovic. He's in the papers today too. Going inside the Telegraph, Djokovic hits out at crowds' disrespect. Fiona Thomas writing this piece, and incensed Novak Djokovic accused the centre court crowd of disrespecting him after his victory over Holger Rune. The crowd antagonised Djokovic by shouting "Rune" in such a way that he mistook the chant for boos. He actually spoke about it later on to the crowd, and this is what he said.
I know they were cheering for Rune, but that's an excuse to also boo. Listen, I've been on the tour for more than 20 years, so trust me, I know all the tricks. I know how it works.
Has he got a point? To be fair, it does sound a little bit like a boo, or are they just cheering Rune?
Shebahn. Yeah. I loved his reaction. His reaction. You know, those after-match interviews are normally painfully dull stuff. But it was great when Rishi Pasada was doing the interview. He tried to say, well, it probably wasn't disrespectful. And Djokovic wasn't having that at all. He was not having that.
You won't affect me. You won't affect me. That's what he's saying. I like him, Djokovic.
I do.
I love his interviews. Unbelievable.
He brings that
Shebahn,
kind of
I think
villain
he
look.
uses it for motivation.
Yeah, no, you're dead right. That was a bit like you yesterday, Jeff. Boo-hoo.
No,
bye.
it was
I'll
great.
leave
And
now.
I tell you what, I would love to see him win the tournament.
Yeah, that'll be fabulous.
Well, he's got to be the favourite, hasn't he? Look how many tournaments he's won. Unbelievable player.
Well, I think Sinner and Alcaraz, they both played a day in their quarterfinals, so they'd be the biggest threats. But yeah, it was great to see Djokovic. By the way, on court, best performance of the tournament by a mile. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes.
So, Shebahn, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you,
guys.
Shebahn.
Speak
And Shebahn, why are you so wrapped up? It's nice and sunny here, Shebahn.
Oh, mate, miserable here. Don't come home. Stay out there as long as you can. Enjoy that sunshine, okay?
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.